Hey, it's Sam from Barn2, and today I want to show you our solution for creating dynamic pricing rules in WooCommerce. Let's say you want to offer bulk order discounts to encourage buyers to purchase more items. Or maybe you want to run a buy one, get one free offer, or just sell a set of products for a fixed price. On its own, the WooCommerce plugin is not capable of doing this, and we've constantly heard from our own customers that they would love to have these features. Which is why, here at Barn2, we developed WooCommerce Discount Manager, an all-in-one dynamic pricing plugin that has all the tools you need to create unique offers. In this video, you'll learn how to use our Discount Manager plugin to set up each of the following 6 offer types. The first one is simple discounts, like 20% off. But these still have more setup options than WooCommerce on its own, such as the ability to schedule the sale in advance. Next, we'll look at discounts based on total spend. This is where you can set up offers like save 20% when you spend $100 or more. Number 3 is free products, which can be used to make buy one, get one free offers and more like it. The fourth option is buy X products for a fixed price, which is for sales like buy 3 for $50. Similarly, buy X products for Y discount is used for deals such as save 25% when buying 3 or more items. And last but not least, number 6 is bulk pricing. Ideal for wholesale shops, it's for setting up discounts that increase as the order size increases. This can also display a pricing table for the customer to know how much they're saving on their order. There are timestamps in the video, so feel free to jump around to any part as needed. To install this premium plugin on WordPress, you need to purchase a copy from our website. You can find it linked below, and as with all our plugins, it comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. After purchasing your copy, you'll get an email with the zip file and a product key for activation. In the WordPress admin, go to Plugins, Add New, and upload the plugin zip file that you just downloaded. Click Install, and then Activate. You'll need to enter your license key, which you can do in the Setup Wizard. Or you can go to Marketing, Discounts, and click on Settings to make sure that your license key has been entered and is activated. Then click on Discounts to get started with the next step. We're now ready to create our first discount. You can click on this big button if it's your first time, or you can use the Add New button that will be in the top left here. You'll be presented with all of the discount types. We're going to go through them one by one, so let's just begin with the simple discount. Here on the right-hand side, you can see some examples. 10% off everything, $5 off all t-shirts, or 20% off the Barn2 hoodie. Click on Create and give your discount a name. We'll call it a simple 20% off. Now, this is the simple discount type, so leave it on the top one here. Then choose which products it's going to apply to. You can either leave it on all products for a store-wide sale, or you can select specific products or categories. I'm going to choose the cap as my example product, and I'm going to use this for all of the different discount types today, so you can get an idea of what they are like and what they do. Now, I did want to make a percentage discount. Of course, you can also make a fixed discount of a dollar amount. So here, choose percentage, and I'm going to say 20% off. We want to display a sale badge on products eligible for this discount, so make sure this is enabled, and choose who this applies to. I think most sales are going to apply to everyone. If you're running a wholesale store and you have selected roles or users who can get better discounts, then this is where you would enable it. So you could choose which role, for example, wholesale. Or you can select the users. This is applicable to all of your different sales, so you always have this option. Let's leave it on everyone for now. Next, you can choose when this sale is available. You can select always available, or you can select specific dates, which is great for scheduling sales in advance. Now, in order to make sure my sale is working today, I'm just going to set the 1st of February as the first day and the last day of February as the last day of the sale. Now my sale will definitely be working when I test it out. It's also possible to add content to your product page. I'll talk more about this at the end of the video. And finally, you can add a cart notice which will inform the customer about the sale when they add it to their cart. So I'm just going to say sale applied and click save. All right, so this is been updated. And of course you can enable or disable the sale with this little function here. Now let's visit the product page. And when I hit refresh, you'll see that the sale banner has been applied and there's a 20% discount. Later on, I'll show you how to add the sale banner so you can show the customer what the discount is and for how many days the sale is running. So quite simply, if I add this to my basket, now we can see the banner I created, which says sale applied. You could be more specific, for example, 20% off sale applied. And no matter how many I add, if I update, it's still going to be 20% off. Moving on, let's take a look at the more interesting offer types, starting with the sale based on total spend. I'm going to use this to create an offer that gives 25% off for orders of $50 or more. Now I'm going to duplicate this and I'm going to edit it and create a different discount type. So we're going to choose the based on total spend discount type. Again, we're going to apply it to the cap. But in order to do that, we'll have to make sure we disable the simple discount first. Otherwise, there'll be multiple sales applied to the same item, which is not what we want. So like I said, let's create a 25% off sale for $50 or more in total spend. So that would be $50 here. And the percentage discount, let's create 25. You can also do a fixed dollar amount if you prefer. Everything else will stay the same. And we'll click save. Make sure that the correct sale is enabled before you test. Go back to the cart and refresh. Now you can see there is no sale applied at the moment because our subtotal is only $40. If we increase this to $50, now we can see there's a sale applied. And we're reducing the price from $10 to $7.50 per unit for a total price of $37.50. Next is the free products discount option. I'll use this to create a classic buy one, get one free offer, but you can change this to anything you like, such as buy two, get one free. Make sure that this is the only offer enabled. Again, we'll use the cap as our example. The number of products required to get this offer is 1, and the number of free products is also 1. Here's where you can make changes. So for example, 2 for 1, 3 for 1, and so on. Now here's an important setting. How should the discount be applied? In this case, like for like products only, you're going to get a free cap when you buy a cap. Or you can change that to any of the products that you've selected above. In this case, I've only selected 1, so it won't make any difference. But if you add multiple products here, you can use this setting, any product selected above, so that when a customer chooses any of these products here, then they will get a free item, and that will default to the cheapest of those items. So use this very carefully. Everything else stays the same, and we click save. Now, by default, the plugin will not add a second item to the basket, so you will have to make sure that customers know that if they select 2 items and add them to basket, we can see this sale has been applied. And the price defaults to half of the price because instead of setting a free item, which doesn't really work in WooCommerce, the plugin is simply reducing the price of the items so that the price is the same as just for 1. Now we'll try out the buy X products for a fixed price option. For our $10 item, let's make a buy 3 for $25 sale. Choose buy X products for a fixed price, and like I said, we want this to be 3 items, and the fixed price is going to be $25. Now note that the buy X for a fixed price discount will stack. So if customers choose 6 of this item, they'll get it for $50. And if they choose 9, it'll be $75 and so on. Save that. Make sure it's enabled, and let's test it out. Currently have 2 of the caps in our basket, so let's add 1 more and check out the basket here. Now we can see the sale has been applied and our subtotal is $25 as expected. Similarly, the buy X products for Y discount requires a certain number of the specified items to be added to the cart before the sale is applied. Today, we'll use this to create a save 25% when buying 3 or more items sale. Now remember to disable the buy X for fixed price option and create then enable the buy X for Y discount option. Remember to use the dropdown to select the new discount type. Everything looks pretty much the same here. We're going to keep one item, and then we need to set up a quantity required for this discount. You can either choose a percentage discount or a fixed amount, of course. Now, initially, this will be set for all products. So if you set the quantity at 2, then the percentage discount will apply whenever they add 2 of the selected item to their basket. However, you can set this additional products only, and I want to show you how this one works. So in this case, the third item, the one additional item, will be given the 50% discount. So what I've written down here is save 50% on your third item. Now let's update our basket to just 3 items, and we can see that the subtotal is $25. So we saved $5 on our third $10 cap. The plugin does some different math in the background, but effectively the price comes out the same as what you'd expect. Now, interestingly, if you add 3 more items and update, we've saved a whole $10. Essentially, we've saved 50% on 2 different items, saving us a total of $10 out of 60. And finally, we have the bulk pricing option, ideal for wholesale shops. I'll show you how to create a discount that increases as the order quantity increases. So for 1 to 4 items, the discount is only 10%. But for 5 to 9 items, I can make it 15%. And for anything over 10, I can make it 20%, and so on. You get the idea. So now choose the bulk discount pricing option. And again, you can apply this to all products across your store, or you can choose a set of products or categories for this to be applied to. And note the distinction between individual products or the entire cart. Basically, if you choose this entire cart option, then the plugin is going to calculate the percentage or price-based discount based on the total number of items in the cart, rather than the total number of an individual product, like this cap. So let's leave it on individual products so we can just work with that one. I'm going to keep the range type on percentage based, and I'm going to add my first tier. So the minimum quantity will of course be 1 and then 4 for a 10% discount. Then I'll add a tier, make it 5 to 9 for a 15% discount. And I'll add a tier here, 10, and I'm not going to add a maximum quantity, and then you can get 20% off for 10 or more items. I also recommend displaying the table of pricing tiers on the product page. Leave everything else the same and click Save. Make sure that's enabled. Let's check out the cap sale page now. And here we have the bulk discount pricing table. So you can get 10% off for 1 to 4 items and so on and so forth. So let's get 10 plus items. We already have 5 in our cart, so let's add 5 more. Add to basket, and let's visit the cart page. And here we have a 20% discount for a total of $80 for 10 items. One other great thing this plugin does is it allows you to add a custom message or sale banner to your product pages. Anywhere that the sale is applied, you can also include a banner or some custom text. I created one on Canva like this. And we can choose to display it before the page content, or you can choose any of these other spots to place this sale banner. I like it right up at the top. Press Save. And now this is displaying in the full size based on my theme. It might look different depending on what sort of theme you're running. More information can be found in our plugin documentation, which I've also linked below this video. If you have any questions, please go ahead and leave us a comment. You can use this link here to view the plugin demo or give it a whirl on your own website. We hope you enjoy it. And of course, thanks for watching.